it's vendor season, it's party time, and one of the fastest ways to get people to look at your table, to get kids to drag their parents over to your table, is to have wrapped things on your table. And I don't care what you wrap, okay? We got everything on here from if you got some red stack cookers last month and you don't need them all, you know what? Pay very much for them. And if you wrap them and put a bow on them, somebody's going to want them. Okay, we have the modular maple bowl set that's on sale right now, but we've got all the way down to the little Santa Claus water bottles. People will buy it if it's wrapped. It's cute, they love it, and it's easy to do. These are just bags. Pam gets them from a place called Nashville Wraps because they're clear and they are really easy to use. You just put they come in a variety of different sizes. So you just put your product down inside the bag, pull it up to the top, tie it with something like a string or some kind of, and then make a bow and put on it. And it's fantastic. And the amount of attention that it gets is way better than just a whole bunch of things sitting out. Okay. Now I didn't wrap the shape ball because people like to look at that. They like to pick it up. But if you have more than one, wrap the others. And that's the other thing you can do too, is, I don't know if you go to department stores and you'll see that they have something sitting out like a shape ball, and then they'll have a whole bunch of wrapped ones behind it, even wrapped in Christmas paper. So if you don't have the bags, you could wrap things in Christmas paper and say, oh, I have these wrapped, because people, especially, and this might be a little, I don't know, incorrect, but guys love to buy things that are already wrapped, okay? If they can take it home and it already has a bow on it, they are good to go. And I didn't realize how much that was true until a couple of years ago. I did an actual vendor event and it was on Christmas Eve. And I thought, what am I going to do on Christmas Eve? I don't know. I'm just not sure how this is going to work. But we were scheduled to do it, and you want to show up. You told people you'd be there. And I had grills. So I wrapped the grills. I sold 3 grills that afternoon, full price, because the guys that came through needed an emergency gift. It was Christmas Eve. They had messed up. They hadn't gotten anything yet, and it was already wrapped. They were in big bags with tissue paper on them. All they had to do was grab the bag and go. 3 grills, guys. That was a fantastic vendor show. If nothing else had sold, but other things did. So just remember, when you're doing things, just wrap them. And if you, like I said, if you don't have the bags, you can use wrapping paper. You can actually just put a bow on something and people will look at it. It gets them in that gift giving mindset. Okay. And that's what you want this time of year. You want them to look at this and think, oh, you know what? My daughter would love those for the kids. Or that stack cooker, that is so pretty in that bag with the bow. What can they do with that? And then you get their information and you offer to send them the recipes that go with the stack cooker, okay? Don't sell somebody a premium product, especially, without ideas on how to use it. So you want to get their information and say, listen, I can hook you up with some recipes for this, and you can print them out and give them with your gift, or you can keep them for yourself, whatever you want to do. But give me your information so that we can get you in those recipe groups, and I can send you some special just for me too. So everybody, when you're doing your vendor booths, even when you're just going live on Facebook, have your things wrapped. Make them think gift, okay? So there you go.